I see my friend. Hope my head is not cut. Hello, everybody. My call. Don't worry, just keep it here. I never please just hear me, guys. I don't want to hold it. I feel like at some point I'm going to forget that I'm holding a mic. I hope this is audible enough. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another video on Trexfed channel. If this is your first time of seeing my face, you're absolutely welcome. Welcome to the family of light. Welcome to the family of love. Welcome to the family of growth. Here we talk about love, that is God. We talk about Haske, that is light. We talk about lifestyle. And we talk about, what else do we talk about? I don't talk about love. Yeah, and children. Oh my God. How did I forget children? To think that I'm even filming. I'm about to film a video on Only But a Child. Oh my goodness. So on this channel, we talk about love. We talk about Haske. Haske is light in Hausa. We talk about children and we talk about lifestyle. Yeah. So you're welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, or you have seen my face and you have not subscribed, you are still welcome. Now what do? You should subscribe, press that red button. Thank you. I know you've done it already. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, drop a comment, and of course share with your loved ones. They should also learn. They should drink from the well you are drinking from, the well of life. River of life. Yeah, you're welcome to today's episode or today's video on Trexfed. And what I was talking about, they already said it's an Only But a Child video. If you've not watched other episodes on Only But a Child, you should do so. You'll be blessed. You'd not regret that you did so. All right, so today I'm going to be talking about telling children the truth at all times and per time. Telling children the truth at all time and per time. It's no news that I'm a lover of children. I love children a whole lot. And it's no news that I teach in the children's department. I know I have shared one time that almost everything I do revolves around my passion and my calling, right? And I teach the children's department in the church, and to the glory of God, I've been able to build a rapport with the children that they tend to jabber. By jabber, I mean they tend to talk freely with me, right? I like it. I love it. I correct them when they need to, but then they are super free with me to the extent that they can comment on an outfit or an endearment on my body. I remember sometimes ago, a child looked at my feet and said, Trex, you're painting your leg. You're committing sin against God. I don't know if this is exactly how she put it, but it was something around this English. And I just laughed. I didn't say anything. And recently I started doing what I love doing again after a long time, and that is fixing my nails. I really love fixing my nails, yeah. And one of the children in church was like, Trex, you're fixing your nails to church. And I asked, is it a sin? And the child mentioned, yes, to church. Emphasis on to church. Right? It's no news that I attend the Baptist church. Some might want to say, oh, Baptist churches are not so rigid. But then the environment where I stay, we have rules. You necessarily don't see people paint their legs. You necessarily don't see people fix their nails. You necessarily don't see people do colored hair in my own branch of the Baptist church I currently attend. And maybe because of environment, or maybe that's the rule of the Baptist church. Well, I'm a born Baptist, by the way. So, and that got me thinking. I've not really addressed it yet, but then I'm here to address it here. I had issues when the child emphasized on the word church. It might mean that, oh, probably you can do it outside church or anywhere else that is not church. And that is why I'm here to say, tell children the truth always. That you don't do it, or that you don't want to say it in your family, doesn't necessarily mean you should lie to the child or make the child feel like once they do this thing, they can never be redeemed by God. Right? I know I've said that I will necessarily not do controversial topics on my channel. I will just share my thoughts and opinion. But then I'll use this as an example. Permit me, please don't come for me. It's just an example, right? I've heard that waist bead in the olden days, most times they wear it for children to be able to see whether the child is losing weight or adding weight. You know, there were necessarily no scales at the time. So I know, not that I remember, I was not born then. I know, I have heard that, oh, they would usually wear waist bead, that's ilekedi. They would usually wear handbands and leg beads just to be able to gauge. You know, when the thing is a lot free, they know that, oh, this child is losing weight. When it's tight, they know that this baby is gaining weight, right? And over time, I also heard that people started using these same waist beads for diabolical activities, right? And now so many people would say don't wear waist bead, it's charm and all of that. If I'm to tell a child about waist bead, I'm going to state these two, and I'm going to tell the child, in order to save your head, it's better you don't engage in it. I'm not going to tell the child, oh, once you wear waist bead, you're a sinner, or you get my analogy. Same goes with leg chains, same goes with rings. I don't have issues with you wearing it. You should maybe know your why and be able to defend. I used to wear a ring that had Haske and love on it until it got broken. And I remember I had anybody that was interested to ask me, I'll tell the person, oh, it was a purity ring and all of that. So you should be able to probably know your why. You know, they would say you necessarily don't have to explain to anybody. But then there's some people that don't have energy for controversial stuff. Anyways, I digress. Now let me go back to my point. So because you don't do it doesn't mean you should not explain to the child properly. Some of you will say you don't want to talk over Roger. It won't help that child. It will help that child. And basically, one thing I would always tell people that guides me on anything I do, anything at all, beauty, talking, self-care, anything I do, the scripture that guides me is love your neighbor as yourself and love the Lord your God with your whole heart. If you love God, you would love your neighbor. And if you love your neighbor, you would not want your neighbor to sin against whom you love. And that is God. And I know the scripture also says that if eating fish would cause your neighbor to sin, you should desist from it. Right? But then, okay, not but then, that those are the scriptures that basically guide me. And at the same time, I'm telling the children, oh, you can't do this because, now let me use my sister as an example so it doesn't look like I'm talking abstractly. I remember my sister had mentioned to me that she wants to fix her nails and she's 16. And I had mentioned to her that You cannot fix your nails now until later. That is my rule. Oh, sorry. That is my rule. And she had started making her hair, and recently she told me she wanted to braid, and I personally got the stylist to come do it for her at home. I didn't tell her you must not fix your nails because it's a sin, not because I do it. Because at the long run, she would go out and see people do it, and it's not causing harm, and would be interested in doing it and might even go wild. My mom of blessed memory would always say that sometimes you have to allow these children explore so that they won't go wild. It's better they explore under you, right? You are not God over these children. You are to guide them and guard them. All right. All right. So, my dear people, I'm just here to say that you should tell the children the truth always. Am I doing this video to justify myself? No. I'm doing this video to encourage us to lead people aright, so that, no, to lead children basically aright, so that when they start growing, they won't now do things excessively. I had friends, classmates from secondary school that their parents were very strict. They were the ones you would refer to as SU, or Modada, the good child, quote and unquote. But right now, even me, I can't do some of the things they are doing, and they used to be the role models then. I'm not saying it is a bad thing, but then in training your child, if you don't want to see it in your house, you better you tell them the truth. Now, to wrap this up, let me share a story. I remember I used to like, well, not that I used to, I still like guys that wear chain. And I had asked my dad one time, and he told me, oh, maybe people should prepare not to live in Nigeria, something around that. So he didn't tell me it's a bad thing. Okay, yeah, so he explained using culture. He said, if a guy wears chain in our culture or in this environment, or they'll think somehow, somehow, somehow. And I totally understand him, or I totally understood him. He didn't write out my feelings, or he didn't write out my question. He didn't say, why are you thinking that way? I was pretty young when I asked him, oh, what if I bring a man that wears chain, that wears stud, and all of that? No, he took his time to what? Explain to me. And right now I know better, right? So please, I know this video is already longer than I expected it to be, but please, people of God, don't get tired of answering that child's question. Don't be in a hurry that you just tell the child a lie, and don't answer the child's question from past hurts and from past trauma. And I pray that Lord will continue to help us all. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making the video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in my next video.